Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Let me put on my glasses. Take off my glasses. Welcome to Johnny. Well,
what is it?
Welcome to Johnny Woodard presents Broken Simulation. Bah, 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 bah. Story. Starring Johnny Woodard. Hi, guys. Sorry we had to take a week off. Johnny had to go back and do whatever weird stuff.
That's not what happened.
What happened?
Sam was sick last week.
Yeah,
That's
I was. Okay, fine, Johnny. Throw me under the bus.
You just threw me under the bus.
I'm out here fighting the good fight. Okay?
You just threw
Trying to
me
get my
under the
immune
bus.
system up. And just, I have kids and they give me AIDS constantly. Okay? Anything they
To be
get,
fair,
I
if we
got.
had done a podcast last week, you wouldn't have wanted to hear it. Sam's voice was very.
I was like a chat box. So I had a sore throat. I couldn't talk.
Hey guys, it's Sam Tripoli.
Yeah. Like I smoked and I was talking through a hole in my throat.
Yeah.
And then the infection went to my ear. So for like 3 days, I had an ear infection. The worst.
Painful.
And all you're doing is trying to pop it. Yeah. Johnny's like, you look like you're tweaking. I'm like, I wish I was. I'd rather be tweaking than have this ear infection.
I'm sorry, buddy.
So, yeah, it sucked. So, I'm fighting the good fight, okay? These state diseases, these germs are out
You should have
there.
said deep that early in the show, man. Come
Oh,
on.
snaps.
We're trying
Okay.
to play nice with YouTube.
Deep dish. We meant deep dish pizza.
Deep
We
dish
love
pizza.
Deep dish pizza.
What's your preferred pizza slice?
I prefer deep dish.
We talked about you do.
I like it thick.
Oh, really?
I'm
See, I grew up that way, but I prefer them more thin now.
like really thin.
Not the ones that are just like a like a
Like
tortilla
Joe's
or
pizza,
something.
right? You like
Joe's,
that.
yeah.
Joe's good. No, but I like a big dish, bro. I love Pudgy's pizza
Sicilian
from
type of-
upstate. Just not Sicilian, a regular pie, but thick like a Sicilian. I like to bite in and be
What
like,
about that
bam,
like
I'm a
Chicago
man.
style where it's like soup and a
I
bread
want to
bowl?
say something. We're gonna lose a lot of listeners, Johnny, but I keep it real. I think Chicago pizza's overrated. I think their steakhouses are amazing. They have great food, but I've never gotten a slice going, this is the greatest pizza I've ever had. Like, it's good. I'm just saying it's not what they're trying to make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Chicago in April. I've been a couple of times, but I've never tried their pizza. I'm gonna finally get around to it this next time I'm there.
I love pizza. I wish we could figure out a way to make pizza healthy so I could eat it all the time.
Dude. What are your foods that are like? I always tell my girlfriend, dude, if like my mom's oatmeal cookies, if I could turn those into like diet, I just live on those things.
Pizza would be for sure. I love pizza. I could eat it all the time.
Me too.
I love macaroni and cheese. I wish they could make that healthy
So good.
all day. Dude, I
So
can't
good, man.
stop eating yogurt.
Yogurt, really?
I eat a ton of yogurt.
it's
I
so-
could
so-
bang out 4 yogurts a day.
And they've turned it into candy. I mean,
Yeah,
they turned
I
it into
just
where you
love
just
it.
put all these filling, like
Yeah,
chocolate
it's-
chips
yeah,
and sprinkles. What do you put in yours? What's the mix in?
I don't put any sprinkles. I just go straight. I either like the peach or the
Okay.
raspberry blueberry combo.
Well, dude, they even came after my mom. I was at home
No,
visiting them,
strawberry, blueberry, sorry.
and they were my sisters. Like, don't let him have any sodas with sugar or Gatorade with sugar. And I was like, well, look at this. Come here, and look. And I showed them this bottle of apple juice that was in there that had twice as much sugar as a can of soda.
Yeah.
in the same amount.
Yeah.
All the stuff we grew up on.
The greatest psyop was Snapple. We've talked about it. They made you think it was healthy by putting apple in Snapple. And it was a giant lie.
I love that you thought that.
It's
so funny.
Johnny, Coke, the soda, not the drug, is another thing. Like, I love drinking soda. I love drinking Coke.
Not Diet Coke? You
I
can't do it?
grew up as a Pepsi guy. And at some point, the propaganda or just, that hot action that comes with drinking Coke.
It got you.
I've never seen a hot chick in the Pepsi. but I see a
Cindy
lot.
Crawford, what do you mean?
She was in
She did those hot
Yeah,
commercials.
but it's been a while.
She was looking
Been
good.
a while. Okay? So I
Pepsi
like
challenge?
Coke. If I could make Coke healthy, I drink it all day,
You
every
don't like
day.
Diet Coke?
I do not.
Interesting. See, I prefer Diet Coke.
It tastes like I'm eating tin.
That's so because I preferred the taste of the diet.
No, I like the rush of drinking a Coca-Cola, and I'm sure it's just eating my insides up.
Drink them while you can, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be banned someday in California here. Sugary drinks.
No, I
sodas.
think they're jacking more. Play the video. Play the video. Is it too early? Is it too early?
Yeah.
Because I got something to talk about, Johnny. Get the theme music ready. We got a package to open. It's a package. We don't know what's in it. It's a package.
Mystery package.
Mystery package.
Mystery package! It's mystery package. It could be anything. It could be a ton of cash or some anal rings. It doesn't matter. It could be anything. It's mystery package. Let's see if it blings.
We don't know what it is. Mystery package. We have no clue. If it's some bullshit crap, we won't show it in the video, so don't waste your time. So Johnny, I could look at this. NoSnoozeGraphics.com. That's all they'll show us, okay? Says Etsy, no snooze.
Oh, it says Etsy, huh?
Etsy on. Now, we'll show the graphics after we open it because we don't want to give away what this is. Johnny, I'm going to let you feel this. You could feel it, and you could tell us what you think it is.
Okay. Feels like some kind of
card, maybe?
Christmas ornament type of thing, maybe something like that.
Because it just got here, so he missed, or they missed. She could have missed. We have some lot of ladies on this listen to the show, like two hot janitors in Texas.
Where is it from? Is it from hot janitors in Texas? What's the state? Turn it around.
Johnny? Okay, let's see. From Edmonds, Washington. EDMONDS, Washington.
Well, that's not the hot janitors then. That's too bad.
This could be hot janitors in Washington.
More hot janitors, yeah.
There's only a couple of them. They may all be fans. Should I open it, Johnny?
Absolutely, you should. Yeah.
You haven't taken a guess, though. You say an ornament.
Yeah, I'm guessing some kind of like ornament.
I think it's going to be like a cool placement. I have this bad feeling it's going to be about you again. I feel like now there's a running theme on this show. Let's see if we can give Sam fucking some kind of complex.
You really internalize everything.
I do. I really do. Johnny thinks that's...
You should go to talk to somebody.
Nope. Just going to power through it. Realize my reaction isn't necessarily my reality, and I have to talk my way through it. Okay, Johnny? Okay. I'm not going to therapist. Here we go. Are you ready, Johnny? Are you ready? Should I read first what it is? We have a card.
Should you read
Here
first
we go. Should I read the card first? Or Johnny, you're the better reader of this group. You can read.
Well, how do you know it's okay? Just sling it here.
Bang.
Nice throw.
There you go, Johnny.
Oh,
Johnny will
got a
now.
little sticker on top. It says 1. Oh, they're numbered. See, 1.
A 1 of 1.
I think this means first. Do this first. I think it's an order.
Okay.
So we are doing
Johnny,
it first.
we're starting. What are we,
I
Da
think these are
Vinci
stickers.
Code here?
These feel like stickers. This is not a letter.
All right. It's not a letter?
Well, maybe. No, these are stickers. Wow.
Okay. What are stickers of?
Oh, they're kind of cool.
Okay.
I don't really know. Okay.
Okay, Johnny.
So we got something in binary code here with someone doing the Illuminati.
there are numbers on these,
There's
Johnny.
Satan chasing like some satanic looking angels chasing a white rabbit or a rabbit.
So we
So
got
we got kind of a matrix thing here.
So we got
Matrix sticker
here. We got 1.
Then we got a wolf.
So do you have 2? Who's 2?
There's a wolf with a pickaxe.
Okay. Oh, so that might be part of this. So
And then this is
Johnny, are
a man.
we opening up some weird shit right now?
I think so. Yeah.
So you
and
don't
then
think
this is
should
a
we do
man
it?
whose silhouette is like a bull. A man whose silhouette is this might be the beast. Actually, it could be. And then we've got
pick a number, Johnny. 764-835. Pick a number.
this is kind of cool. And then some green hands passing some money.
Okay.
Green with envy.
Okay, pick one. I have a feeling
What
this
number should I pick?
Yeah, I think I know who this is. He was on Zero, and he's a graphic artist that's a big fan of Tim
I
Full
like these
High.
stickers. They're beautiful.
Okay, so what number? Oh, that was number.
That was
one. Okay.
I think we're supposed to go in order, right?
Yeah, I don't see number 2 though.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing it. Okay, so let's do that.
You see 2 now?
Yeah, I do see
Okay.
2. So we open number 1. So these are all stickers. Okay, he's a graphic artist.
I'm not sure it's compelling radio.
Okay, might not be the most. So this is it. So we got stickers. So thank you.
That's all stick. I thought something a little hard was in it. They must have all been stacked together.
But they're
beautiful stickers. Yeah, they're really cool. They're rad.
Yeah. He's been on Zero. I'll put his link when I find it. Reality. I know his name is in here. I'll go through.
I feel like there's some message that we're supposed to be getting that we're not smart enough to get.
Yeah, I don't think we're smart. So that's it, dude. Mystery box.
It's in the package.
It's in the package. What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Mystery box. Mystery box.
7. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie. We
Really
should do
is.
reviews on the show.
Yeah, we should just review old movies.
I'm down with that.
Wait, what was it I was telling you we should do the other day? Oh shit! Well, like power rankings. We should bring power rankings back.
I'll rank anything. Tell me.
Yeah, I know. We should plan them though, like ahead of time, and then agree on them, because they make great clips on YouTube. You know, we could put out. I noticed that a lot of shit that's getting ranked up on YouTube is
power rank,
rankings.
bro. Throw me out topic. I'll power rank right now.
We don't want to do it. We got to plan it.
Okay. So Johnny, let's get into it.
Maybe suggest some things on Twitter to us.
Suggest some power rankings.
At Johnny Woodard on Twitter.
At Johnny Wooders. Okay.
Woodard.
Johnny, what's up? Okay. So, Johnny, we're living in times, right? Okay. Should I get to the good stuff right now?
Yeah, do the good stuff.
Okay. I got a Brazilian, Johnny. Okay.
What are you? When you first said this, by the way, that possibility was so unlikely to me that I thought you meant you finally made it with a Brazilian woman.
Yeah.
That's how unlikely.
I'm gonna be honest. This might help. I'm gonna be honest with you. Might help me get a Brazilian woman, because so I'm very furry, Johnny. I am Armenian and Italian. I have a lot of fur. My back has been furry my whole life.
Well, I bet it looks just like you got a Speedo on. You know, it's like just no hair right here around your bikini
Well, no, let
line.
me get into it, dude. Let me get into it. So I have a really bad. My girlfriends throughout my whole life have shaved my back. And that's like a heat check in a relationship.
How does that impact your slam game?
What do you mean, hooking up?
The bad back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they don't see it to the. I'm not really a guy who takes off his shirt, even though I am. I haven't been doing the fasting thing for a while, but I had to go get my ears checked today, and I got on the thing full. I took my shoes off, but I was fully clothed. I'm at 295. I mean, 195. I'm at 195.
That's good for you, right?
Which is good for me.
Yeah.
My goal is 175. So it's 20 pounds.
I'm on the way down too, actually, right now.
So I'm gonna February 1st, which is Wednesday, I'm gonna get back to my fasting. I think I can get it this time. I really do. Because last time I had to lose so much. That was gonna be like 40 pounds. That's a lot.
How far off are you now of your high? Like whenever that was, last year or whatever?
Not that much. Really? I'm really not that far away. I think maybe I got I'm only a couple pounds away.
What?
Because
no, of your highest weight.
Oh, my highest weight. I think I got up to like 225.
Damn. Okay, those 30 pounds.
Yeah. Well, you know, my eating habits completely changed.
By what? Just by fasting?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't eat a lot in the morning. If I do, it's usually a salad, simple. If every Tuesday I have a chicken kebab.
Salad's good, man.
Yeah.
Salad's way underrated as a food. You put a little meat in there.
Yeah.
It's great.
I love it.
Little chicken.
So I keep it really simple, and then I'll have one big meal a day. And I try not to eat late night. And if I do eat late night, it's fruits.
That's so important.
It's fruits. It's like healthy stuff. I try to stay away from like really binging hard on shit.
Not allowed to do fruits on the thing.
Maybe once a week I'll have like a McDonald's vanilla ice cream. That's my cheat.
I'm doing slow carb now. You get a cheat day on Saturday, and it works. But the idea is that you really pig out when you do your.
I mean, I also cut out
so
like
sick.
I would have a soda every meal because I love Coke. I don't do it anymore.
That's hard. That's a hard one for me, dude.
So yeah, this is a comedy podcast. Let me get back to it. So, so the whole point was I didn't take my shirt off a lot because I was always not happy with my physique. Okay,
Did you almost say your mystique?
I almost said mystique. The mystique about my physique. Okay, that should be the name of this episode. So I went and Dana's been having some personal stuff going on in her life. and she's been having to deal with it. She's in good health, but it's just some other stuff that I don't want to get into because it's not my story to tell. She's been going through, so she hasn't been available all the time. So, and my back is just getting out of control.
What does she shave it normally?
Oh yeah, she'll
Or just
shave it down.
clippers, like,
she loves to shave
But
it.
clippers or shaving it, like with a razor?
She used to shave her, but now she'll get like one of our sponsors. She'll go zang. So she's been busy, and I can't ask her to when she's going through dealing with personal stuff. So, but I'm sitting there with this fur, just rocking. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, man. I need to get it done somehow. So I'm driving, and I see this body trimming. It says body hair trimming. All right, and I'm like,
the only person I know who just lives their life based on the signs that they pass. Like, oh, there's a place where you can get a hand
Johnny,
job.
I'm going to tell you something. I have PTSD.
Is that anything like PTSD?
Yeah, PTSD.
Oh,
what did I say?
You said PTSD.
I said I have PTSD, Johnny, okay? I have that because I called a hair place that did waxing and trimming and asked them if they did back hair, and the girl on the phone started laughing at me. So I'm driving, Johnny, and I see that there's a gay flag outside this body trimming place.
And then you popped right in, right?
And I'm like, this is where I got to go. They've seen some hot garbage. They've seen some weird shit. They're not going to judge me in my back.
Oh, so you didn't go to the place that laughed at you?
No. My feelings were hurt.
So the
It was a
place
young
that you
girl
called
laughing at
was
me.
the place on a sign.
Yes.
And then they didn't come through for you because they laughed at you.
No,
They
that
hurt your
wasn't.
feelings.
I'm telling you in the past.
Oh,
I had
I got you. Okay.
PTSD.
Coming into this, you had PTSD.
Yeah,
Got it.
where I don't want to call anywhere where like women get waxed because they laugh at guys with back hair.
And you think that the gay guys who are used to doing a bunch of dudes in Speedos are not going to laugh at you?
They're
either.
not. I might even be in their demographic that they enjoy.
Okay.
So I walk into this place, and they got a Chinese lady boy there. There's a lady boy Chinese. I'm like, this is the closest I get to a chick that's not a chick that won't judge me.
You had no problem with that, I'm sure. You were all about it.
Johnny, please shut your mouth as I tell my story. This is me being vulnerable, Johnny.
What? I'm with you here.
You're not. You're mocking me and my vulnerability.
How is that mocking you?
I have PTSD, Johnny. Okay?
I have PTSD.
Johnny, okay?
Post-dick stress disorder.
Okay, Johnny. You are. That doesn't even make sense.
Post-tranny dick stress disorder.
No, you just made it up, and then you had to work it.
No,
in your-
that's exactly what I meant.
No, that's not, Johnny. You are being rude right now. This is a place of being vulnerable, Johnny, and I'm trying to be vulnerable with you.
I feel like
and you won't.
your traumatic experience is expressing itself right
Yeah,
now.
it
so I'm
really
just gonna
is
let
right
you
now, Johnny.
let it out,
because
buddy.
you won't let me tell my story of vulnerability.
Let it out, buddy. Go ahead. Tell us about the Chinese lady boy that treated you to a Brazilian. And who knows what else.
Johnny, let me tell the story.
I just said tell us about it, and you didn't.
You're not,
talk.
Johnny. Your mocking of me is not appreciated in my vulnerable
How many
space.
inches we talking here?
This is a place of how much I got 6 inches.
No.
And when I lose my another 20 pounds, I'm hoping to get 6.5.
The lady you hooked up with, how much?
Johnny, you're being a piece of shit right now. Let me tell my story, okay? Guy who mocks people for laughter, okay? You're a mocker, all right? Shut up. Look at you trying to work on
People
funny
are
stuff.
already laughing.
No, they're not laughing. They like my
They
vulnerability.
laughed at you on the phone.
Johnny, they like
I'm
my
with them.
vulnerability.
Okay.
Okay?
I like this
These
too.
are young chicks that I don't know. Not my friend. Of how many years you've been out here?
Okay, you just told me you had a lady boy take care of you.
This is
so-
part of the vulnerability, Johnny.
Okay.
Let me tell the story. Oh, God help you, bro, in the comment section, Johnny. People appreciate a vulnerability.
Drink your throat coat tea. I know why you need it now.
I'm done. I'm not even going to tell the story, Johnny. You just ruined the story. It was going to be an all-timer.
Go on.
Okay. So I'm like, how much is a back shave? They're like, $25. She's like, $25. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Dude, a back shaving for
$25.
$25. Shave my back. Bang. Best time ever. So I go in there, I shave my back.
What do you mean? It was nice?
I go in there. I go in, they set it all up, okay? It's on the west side. You know, I go in there. They're like, take off your shirt. Okay, bang, 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 bang. So she starts.
Bang,
she
bang,
goes.
bang, bang.
She goes, waxing or shave. I go, shave. I'll go shave it. I don't want to do waxing. I've done waxing before. It hurts. I want you to shave. She's like, okay. I'm like, how much is it? $25. Shave. So she shaves. She starts working my back. Bang, bang, bang.
Lathers you up?
Yeah, put some weird oil on my back, top back, all my back, shaving it. Gets here, all the way back, shoulder, all the way back, down to my crack, working precision.
Now, was there some confusion because you have no ass? Was there like a confusion on where to stop?
No, because I go to the crack.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To the crack.
All right.
And boom, 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 boom. So we start working it, right?
You're shirtless, bottomless?
Shirtless.
Underwear, shorts? What are we
Shirtless.
talking about?
Shirtless
So you
with camo pants
Okay,
on.
okay.
Okay. So she got you done. You good. She goes, let me give you deal. I go, what? She goes, I give you Brazilian. And I go, how much? I go, no, there's no Brazilian, dog. No Brazilian. I go, I don't know anything about soccer. What are you talking about? She goes, let me do Brazilian. I go, how much is Brazilian? She goes, $30. I'm like, bang, $30. Let's see what you got. She flips me over, pulls my pants down, and just starts going to town on trimming down my package. And I'm like,
Well, hold on now. Now you gotta let me ask a couple of questions. Was she attractive to
for
you?
a lady boy,
you.
it's really hard
To you,
not
was
to be
she
as a
attractive?
Chinese lady. I wouldn't say that she was like, who's that Blair White that you're like, wow, that looks like just like a chick. Not even close.
She wasn't passing like that.
She was passable.
But I mean, would she pass for female? So that's what that means.
She would be right on the borderline. She's two beers in. 2 beers in.
Could you adjust your microphone? It's covering up most of your face.
2 beers in.
Okay. So, all right.
So,
All right. So when she see, this is one of the big way. I mean, we're different in a lot of ways. This is the huge way right here is that you are a say yes type of guy. So somebody,
Johnny,
if
can I
I'm
tell you
getting a
something?
weird back shave, which I would never do,
Yeah,
from a
because you're not
stranger,
furry like me.
from a strange trans in
Yeah.
a place I've never been
But
before,
Johnny-
and then if halfway through, after she got down to my asshole,
she hasn't
said,
got my asshole.
No, you
She's
said she went down to
working.
your crack.
She's to the back.
Yeah, right. But
And then
once they
flip
got
me
there,
around, she flipped me around.
she goes, "Do you want a Brazilian?" I'm thinking, okay, something's up here. This is a little weird.
Johnny, let
No,
me just
I'm
tell
fine
you
with the
something,
back.
okay? Do you know what I thought right there? This might be a great story for Broken Sim. I lay my life on the line.
Was there
podcast.
any thought in your mind that this might end with a happy ending?
Well, my whole thing was like, please don't get rock hard during this. Just enjoy the shave down. Don't get rock hard. Okay? So she starts just going just detail work on my when we've talked about. I don't have big balls. I don't know. My
It's
ball,
nice having somebody touch you though. Like
I'm
that.
I'm high and tight.
Did you have problems with trying not to get aroused? Because having somebody touch you is a nice thing,
Having somebody be loving and
Yeah.
want to do detail work is very nice.
right?
Okay.
Did you get an extra blood flow to that region?
No, I will never get rock hard when a knife
not
is
rock
near my
hard,
dick.
just a little like.
Not
extra.
really, dude. Not really. I want to be honest with you. I did not.
Now, when you say she's doing, is she
like,
buzzing
like
or
this?
with a razor?
Yeah, just think. You ever have somebody work your cheeks where they do like the little straight
No.
blade? And
She
they're
had a
like,
straight blade.
but it was a tiny straight blade where it's like.
Did they do that before they wax you? I didn't know that. Huh? Chichilla.
And my nuts are high and tight, bro. First of all, there's
she comment?
there's a weapon near my. No, she didn't comment. There's a weapon near my balls. Okay, there's a weapon. My dick is in fight mode a little bit.
Okay. So
Thank
it's
God
like-
it's not in full like cocaine baby dick. Then the Asian will be laughing at the size of my root. Okay, but it is. She's working.
It's a tough spot because you want it to be there little. You
I want it to be a
fluff
little
just
presentable,
little
so
fluff,
she doesn't think I'm
but
walking
not
out
too
of
much.
here.
Not too much.
Yeah,
It's in the
right. But
wrong
you don't be
message.
rock hard where there's a lot of room for her
Yeah.
to wreck shop.
It's like whenever I go to the doctor's office, I'm like, just put on a little performance,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Come on, buddy.
A little shave. a tiny
we'll
little
get back out.
shave.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 pow, shaving it down. She goes, okay, now I go deeper. And she takes my legs.
Deeper?
And she pushes me up. Now she's working my taint. She's in my taint. And first of all, it is my joke about women eating man ass. I do not know how you ladies get into the shrubbery. And I go, what are you doing right now? I go, how much is this? She goes, $13. I go, okay, keep going.
You're not getting paid enough.
Yeah. Wait. I'm getting the better.
That's amazing that she didn't cut you at all.
Nothing.
Because, dude, I can use an electric razor down, and with an electric, I always cut myself.
Dude, she is doing a Michelangelo on my fucking taint.
She's
painting
the Jordan
a masterpiece.
of trimming balls.
Just a masterpiece.
And she's in your taint.
Am I just cleaning it up? Bang.
I hope you showered.
I did. Of course I did.
Okay, good.
Of course I did. I always shower. Bang, bang, clean it up. She like roll over. I go, I'm not doing that. Roll over. She fucking flips me. Roll over. I'm on all fours. The most vulnerable.
I'm not doing that. Roll over. Okay.
Okay. I go, how much is this? She goes, $3. I'm like, okay.
You just keep asking because you can't believe it.
Yeah.
You're like, this is amazing.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Johnny. I'm like, this is the gayest shit ever.
This is
so fucking gay. And you know what I started thinking? Is like, goddamn. Like, the gayness is way cheaper. Like, if this was a straight chick, she'd be like, $300. I was like, this lady boy's like $20 and a high five.
Yeah. Wow. Was it a nice place? The place like
No.
around you? No. Oh.
It wasn't. It wasn't nice. It was like there.
And you just
Johnny,
you went in there, huh? I wouldn't have had the balls to do it.
So she just starts going a Picasso on my asshole, and she starts clean. She is working it. Bang, bang, pow. Getting into detail work, Johnny. Johnny, I'm talking about detail work. Detail.
Now,
I go, how much is this? She goes, $30. I go, what?
and that's all she does. She never waxes you.
Nope.
Okay. Because I thought that's where we were going to
Nope.
waxing. Okay.
Nope. Just straight razor. Bang, bang, bang. Detail on my beehole.
No damage.
No damage.
And you're hairless like a baby.
Down there.
You think that's going to be uncomfortable when it starts to grow back and get like stabby?
Here's the craziest thing. It's the greatest shits I've ever taken in my life.
Where they just fly out? Huh?
It's just like bobsled. Bang, bang,
no
bang,
wiping.
bang.
You don't even have to wipe. I bet.
Clean, dude. Clean. Now I know why girls always have it clean down there. They save so much money on toilet paper.
What do you? Oh.
I tipped her. I go, here's a couple more bucks. You did a little hazard pay down there.
She make any comments about your situation and
No,
everything?
she like, hey dog. She goes, when you need another one, come back. Johnny, this
I got one thing to ask you now.
Okay. Did I get a hand job?
No, okay. I was gonna ask if you give me their number, but that's okay.
Johnny, you gonna get work
No,
done?
I'm just kidding. No.
You gonna get work done?
No.
Johnny, do you have a furry beehole?
Not too bad. No.
Yeah, mine's just
My legs are
shrubbery.
really hairy, but it's funny. It always looks like I've always said it looks like I'm wearing like hair pants. I just have hairy legs, but that's it. Nothing else. My upper body not hairy.
I mean, Johnny, dude, I can't tell you how easy you're getting in there after a poop is now. It is so much cleaner.
Yeah. Well, you only had to sacrifice your dignity.
And I gotta say something to women out there. It's like you have caused this by laughing at me when I asked if I could just get a back shaving so I feel like a human being.
Can't blame all women for.
I'm not blaming all women. I'm blaming
careless-
the one young chick who mocked me and made me feel like lesser than a human being.
I
John.
can't believe you did that. That's amazing.
Breaking news, everybody. Manscaped now sells beard products. That's right, they are once again revolutionizing men's grooming with the brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. From a beard trim to a fresh shave, the technology behind the Beard Hedger Pro Kit allows you to shape your signature beard look. Now you can finally use Manscaped products to make your drapes match your carpet by going to manscaped.com and using the code BROKEN for 20% off and free shipping. It's time to tame your mane. Nobody likes a weird beard, dude. So say goodbye to all your stubble trouble with Manscaped's Pro Beard Kit. I just got the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, and the trimmer is incredible. I was a little sheepish using it on my facial hair because there's not a ton, but I'm never going back. It's got so many adjustments, 20 hair cutting links. It's incredible, all with one guard. That's right, I'm talking about the Beard Hedger. This thing is a juggernaut for fixing faces. First off, it's cordless. It has a rotary wheel that, like I said, gives you 20 hair cutting lengths, all with a single guard, so no more messy drawers full of extra add-ons. That's right, face grooming doesn't need to be that hard. You can get 20 beard lengths and just one guard. Plus, it's waterproof, so you can shave in the shower and avoid all the hair in the sink, and maybe your wife or girlfriend won't kill you. The titanium-coated T-blade is tough on hair but smooth on your face. The Pro Kit doesn't end there, though. They have also created 4 dermatologist-tested formulations for your post-trim care. First, there's the beard shampoo and conditioner, because you need to remember that your hair is different. Your beard hair is more coarse and easier to damage than the hair on your head. That's why this kit has shampoo and conditioner specifically designed to moisturize, reduce ingrown hairs, and replace the natural oils in your beard and promote beard health. Next, the kit has Manscaped's beard oil. This is an essential piece for your main facial accessory. No guy wants a dry and brittle beard, and the oil helps with that. And you cap it all off with the Beard Balm. It's a pomade that shapes, styles, and moisturizes. The Pro Beard Kit also comes with 3 gifts: a cool beard brush, a comb, and scissors to ensure that your beard is ready to impress. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code BROKEN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using the code BROKEN. Manscaped Beard Hedger. 1 stroke, 1 guard, 20 lengths.
Hey, Johnny, can I tell you another story?
If it's like that one, please do.
I don't know if it's like that, but real quick, man. When this comes out, I'm going to be in town. The following week, I am in. No, not this weekend. 2 weekends after that, I am in. I'm in New Jersey on the. Hold on, yeah, it should be on my thing, but I'll be in New Jersey on the 16th, 17th, and 18th in Morris Plains at my comedy club, the Dojo of Comedy. Thank you for finally putting it up, guys. The only reason I don't have the 16th tickets up there because that is their 5-year celebration. These are the actual shows to see me do stand up. Then the following week,
How you gonna be there too?
Yes, Howie will be there. The following week, I am in Tacoma, Spokane, and Tacoma, and then finally, first week of March, I'm in Bloomington. And that's what I'm about, yo. I'm all about that action. Come see me. Come get weird.
That story wasn't as good as the first one, but we'll take what we can get.
I got another story. Johnny, I have a real problem with the notion that white people hate black people.
Who's
I feel like that's out there. And like, Johnny, do you ever have white friends who celebrate and get so excited about their black friends? Like white people get excited about having black friends. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, white people love having black friends. It's one of the best things a white
so
person can do.
excited about their white friends.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, it's unbelievable. Well, I also think that white people will go out of their way not to say things to black people just so they don't get inferred as being racist. Even if it's something that might help black people. They don't want to say anything because they don't want to be called racist.
Yeah. I mean, that's obvious, I think. White people are afraid of being labeled racist. Absolutely.
So this happened to me recently. Unlearned.
That's like the worst thing you can be called in America right now.
I like that picture
go
right
ahead.
there.
Yeah, hold it
That's
to the camera.
cool.
Give it to the camera.
That's kind of cool, right?
That is cool. They're all cool.
They're all cool.
Yeah, I mean, racist
chemical gateway.
that's like being called a Nazi, labeled a Nazi or a homophobe. Today, those are the worst things you can be called today.
So, Johnny, I'm going to tell you that I am somebody who does this as well.
Yeah.
That I do not want to call anybody. I don't want to be called a racist. So I will not. This is pretty cool, too.
The only people that want to be called racist are racists.
Yes. But I will go out of my way not to say things to black people when maybe I should say something because I don't want to be called a racist.
Well, like the N-word?
No. I will never call a black person the M-word. I will only talk about when I am called the M-word. Okay? Because I like it. All right? I make no illusions of that. I like to be called the M-word.
It's okay, Sam.
Right?
You're weird.
What?
You're weird. It's
My
okay.
new special is going to be called Weirdo.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that.
All right. So I'm in Krav Maga. I go to Krav Maga.
You go to Krav Maga?
Yeah. So I've had to take a break because of my health. I'm back.
Your health. What's that?
My
Your-
ear and my
okay.
I was sick for almost 2 weeks
I
now.
thought SHO was cropping up again.
Okay. Yeah, well, super heavy legs are a big issue, Johnny.
Debilitating, I've heard.
Yeah. Johnny, you don't understand all the emails I get of people. I've had people with super heavy arms come talk to me.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Okay? So listen.
Well, the super heavy legs, though, you got to think about it. They're in a disadvantage while you're up, but once you got the person down, they're a real advantage because you can
real
pound them
heavy,
out,
bro.
just stomp them out.
Real heavy, dog. So I go to my first day class, and the day class is very interesting. We had a female teacher who looked like a Viking.
What's the difference? Is it just during the day? That's the only difference?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's like different people go. It's like a little it's more beginner in the beginning class during the day than at night.
Okay.
And they're really great. And the teacher was great. And I'm telling you, man, anybody who thinks chicks can't fight would get their ass kicked by this Viking. She can fight, man. She was a great teacher. And, dude, she could strike. When she hit the pads, I'm like, damn, this bitch can throw, dog. So I'm working with them. It's like me and a hot Latina and a hot Jewish chick. And then there was another Asian chick. And then there was another black guy there. And another black guy, like I'm black, but a black guy there. Now, this black guy looked like something from The Matrix meets The Fifth Element.
Okay, I'd watch that.
All right? Good-looking guy, blonde dreads on a black guy. Okay? Here's the issue, Johnny. He puts on his jockstrap outside his pants.
Nope. No.
And nobody in the class wants to say anything.
So he's just advertising that, like, hey, I take it in the butt.
I don't know. I'm not even saying that. I go, has anyone told him, hey, man, is that a jockstrap?
That goes on the inside.
That goes on the inside.
So you think he's like a gay guy that never
No,
did any sports?
I don't think anyone taught him. And I think that's a big issue right now. And I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to get called.
Oh, wait. So you think, like, okay, he's from the inner city, grew up with his mom, no male role model in the house.
I'm not
Nobody
saying
tell
that.
him how to
I
wear
go,
a jockstrap.
why are you wearing your jockstrap on the outside? If you were involved in any kind of sports early on, you would know that your
would know that,
jockstrap
huh?
goes on in the middle. I'm not doing this woe is me story. I go, at some point, nobody told him that it goes on the inside.
It's got to be some kind of statement, dude, a fashion statement or something.
Because it wasn't. It looked weird.
What color? Was it just like a white jock? Or
It was a tan white jock.
It was tan.
Tan. Huh. It was on the outside.
Because to me, if
And
it's,
it's just me, him, and chicks.
if it's anything other than white, it's a fashion statement. You know what I mean? Like if you got
It
like a
was
black
tan,
jockstrap.
Tan, whitish with some black and some brown.
By the way, have you noticed that only black people can really get away with wearing like brown and tan and stuff? They look great. White people,
I do not understand brown suits at all.
that's only black people can wear
The
them, though.
only people that should ever be allowed to wear brown suits are detectives and people who work at funeral homes.
Like Michael Strahan would look great in a brown suit.
No,
guaranteed.
would he?
Yeah,
Would
black
he?
people can wear brown suits. I'm
No,
telling you.
you're just saying
Steve
that
Harvey,
black people can wear whatever they want.
No,
and I've
it
discovered,
matches their skin tone. It looks
Johnny,
better.
that was rude.
No, it's true, dude. Here, I'll show you Steve Harvey like looking badass in a brown suit. I guarantee you there's a picture of Steve Harvey. I bet you $1 million there's a picture of Steve Harvey in a brown suit. I know because I just looked it up. And look at him.
That's not brown.
Sure that's
brown. That looks gray to me.
Well, I googled Steve Harvey in a brown suit.
Yeah,
and
that
it
looks
came up,
great.
Steve Harvey waving.
Yeah. I mean, look at these gray suits. I don't know. There's nothing to me.
There he is,
There
right
it is,
there in
yeah.
a brown suit. Look at
I
him.
don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like it. But there is something about them pushing the envelope on how they could dress. Now, the NBA.
Who's they? What, black people?
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Have you watched the NBA and how these guys come dressed?
Oh, no.
And you're like, what are you doing?
They do that in other sports too, but the NBA is the most.
It's
like,
the most because they have that presentation line that's the biggest of all the sports.
Yeah.
You don't really. The only time you see it in baseball.
It's like going to prom for those guys. When
yeah,
they walk
I mean,
in.
black people look good in everything.
Yeah.
They really do. It takes a lot for them not to look good.
Well, especially NBA
and
athletes,
that
'cause they're all
person's called
shredded.
Russell Westbrook, who is a very fashionable guy, but it's kind of like in being like some NBA players are like edgelords of fashion,
Clinton Portis, remember him for Washington, the Redskins?
Oh yeah, but he was trying to do wacky.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Like we're not like Russell Westbrook, who I like. I don't think he should have been on the top 75 above Klay Thompson, but I would take him over. I mean, prime Russell Westbrook versus prime Damian Lillard. Who do you got?
We're doing sports again.
Yeah, but it's going back to his fashion statement because Russell Westbrook is an edgelord of fashion, where it's like edgelords have to keep saying edgier shit.
I think sneaker culture too is a big part of it.
They keep saying edgier stuff, so they fall over the edge of fashion. And then you got weird stuff that Russell Westbrook is showing up in, and you're like, did you think that made you look good? I mean, like some of these things are just ridiculous.
I mean, he's just wearing high fashion stuff is what it is.
Now, Johnny, have we talked about this before about men in dresses? And what's your thoughts on that?
I think they're trying to feminize black men especially, but also all men.
Like, what is this down here? Like, you look like something from, what is that?
He looks like he's in the Talking Heads, you know.
You have long sleeves and shorts on. That's just a weird look.
Like David Byrne.
That's a weird look, man. Like, Johnny, you ever get weirded out by like sweater, summer, winter jacket, shorts? I like pick a season. What season is it?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, you can't do that. Unless,
I mean, he just starts going and like
unless you're going to play
he's
basketball.
getting crazier and crazier.
Like, what are we doing here? He looks like somebody that Superman would fight.
Yeah,
100%. Like somebody just came out of space like Superman.
Yeah, like that looks like a character from the new Matrix, which sucked, right?
I'm your cousin
Yeah.
from the Black Planet.
I mean, keep going down. There's been some weird picture. Go up, actually. I saw one that I thought was really.
He's going fishing with Steve Irwin right there.
Yeah,
like,
what is that?
Crikey.
Are you doing road construction while fishing? That's what that looks like.
What is this?
Yeah, what is that? What are those mittens?
Oh, God. I think those are the pockets. Here's his Superman outfit again.
Yeah, go down. There was another one that was just so weird. Oh, what's that one over there?
What, the cheetah print? Oh, wait,
yeah,
no.
what is that? What is that, graffiti? How much you pay for that? It's just weird.
I get the sneaker stuff, though. I love the sneakers. I'm all into sneaker culture.
Look at this. Look at
it.
Russell.
Wait, look at his hair. He's got the American flag.
Now
on his head.
look at James.
Well, that's James Harden, right?
Yeah,
there.
he looks like a Christmas gift.
He looks like somebody's couch. Is what he looks like. It's from the 70s.
It looks like every black NBA player just took their grandma's couch and turned it into an outfit.
Yeah. It really does, dude. Or they're drapes. Wait, look at this. Who are these people together?
I don't even know. That's not bad. I mean, that's
a fashion person.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and he's got some cool looks too.
No, yeah, for sure.
Like what is that? I mean, the mask doesn't help, but sure, it's time of. Oh, by the way, Johnny, I'm gonna get a fake fur jacket.
Fur?
I'm going fake fur.
Why?
Because I just love that look.
Why don't you get a real fur jacket?
No, because I don't want to hurt animals.
Just they make them ones out of roadkill animals. You can just get a roadkill.
Oh, I can get a. Will you look that up?
I made that up. I don't know.
Johnny, that was rude. You got me
Let's see.
excited.
Company turns roadkill into high-end fur outerwear. There you go. It does exist.
It does, Johnny. You were just spitballing the ridiculous, and this timeline has produced it. Is this the greatest timeline ever, Johnny?
Of course it is.
Johnny, you hear the story about the quarterback who was videotaped singing a rap song in which the N-word was said. He said it, and he said the word in the rap song. Florida took away his scholarship. Guess who offered him a scholarship? A historically black college.
Are you serious?
Dude, this timeline is fire. It's fire. It's the greatest timeline ever. If you don't emotionally invest into it, it's the best time ever.
Okay, here we go. This is from Sports Illustrated. College football recruit who sang N-word gets offer from historically black college or university. Four-star quarterback Marcus Stokes got an offer from an unlikely school. He was originally going to Florida.
Yeah.
But in a post on social media, he revealed that Albany State had offered him a scholarship. Wow. He originally committed to Florida back in July. You know he was so happy to put it because he's the one that shared it on Instagram that he got the offer from them. Look how happy he was about this, dude. I'm surprised he didn't put it out there with this emoji right here, like,
Which
interesting. Interesting that if I'm so racist, Why is a historically black college?
Yeah,
giving me an offer?
100%. But have you seen him? Have you seen a picture
I don't
of his
know about
face?
He looks like he's not that black.
Well,
not that white.
Well, the big thing is like I wouldn't even worry about all the racism. He's got a bigger problem, and that's what
Blackface.
acne.
Oh, I
like
thought you were
his
gonna say
face
blackface.
looks like it's in a war.
Let me see. Hold on. That's enough eye black, dude. First of all.
Yeah, that's
You're-
it.
you're really in
you already got called busted saying the N-word. You don't have to get blackface on your credit.
You can't say the N-word with that face.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. That's
Did
a
he
crazy
say he's
story.
going?
No, I don't think so.
If I was him, I'd go 1 day. I'd go 1 year and then transfer to another school.
Yeah, if you play great, that would. I just would love to know the context of that for the historically black college. If they were like, you know what, let's give this guy a chance.
They're
Or
like,
if they
dude, this
wanted
might
to-
be the best way to get a top shelf quarterback
Yeah.
is by to guilt him into coming to our school. Johnny, will you look up fake fur jackets?
fake fur jackets.
Yeah.
You want to get? That's like getting a fake leather jacket. You don't want a fake
I've
leather
worn,
jacket.
I've worn.
They don't wear well though. They just fall apart. See, you notice I put in fake fur jackets, and it's just all women that come up because it's a very feminine thing to wear a fake.
How
fur
about
jacket.
male fake fur jackets? Why don't you look that up? Look at that, quality black people wearing. And you're right. They can wear whatever they want. There we go. How much is that? $300. Daddy might get. I want a long one. I don't want
What
that one
fake
where the guy.
fur do you want? What kind of animal?
I mean, I don't want to pick an animal.
What do you mean?
Oh, I
It's
like
got-
that one right there.
Is that wolf? What is that? Yeah, wolf.
Fake wolf.
Yeah, if it's fake, you might as well have
Look
a
at
wolf.
that, bro. Am I balling or am I balling?
You would look ridiculous in a wolf. Yes.
Ridiculously awesome.
You would look so dumb.
Dude, I take pictures, doing a lot of this, doing a lot of this.
That's pretty cool.
Fake fur dog. I'm all about it. That's about it, Johnny.
You want to hear something funny that happened while I was in North Carolina?
Yeah, I'd love that.
My nephew, I have to announce this. He broke my no shitting for a week record. It's been broken.
How is that possible,
The world record
Johnny?
has been broken.
How's that possible?
If you don't know, I went to space camp as a kid and did not take a dump for a week.
For 1 week, you did not poop.
Yeah.
And we don't believe that, but
No,
that's
it's absolutely true because
Okay.
a guy kept shitting on the floor in the bathroom and it grossed me out. So I didn't go in there.
All right.
Just to pee.
So how did you find
And
out
my nephew, so I got a call before I'd left that my nephew had to go to the emergency room because he wasn't feeling well. And they found he was constipated. So they gave him some stuff. He had a little movement.
a little or a big one?
No, just a little and then he did not shit for 10 days
After that?
after that. And he ended up going to the doctor again, and then they finally got it going. But 10 days, this kid did not shit.
10 days? What's the world record for not shitting?
Gas, he had like gas. Well, I'm sure somebody's like fasting, not eating. I don't think they track that, honestly. Let's see. You think they do?
Johnny, do you think did you look at him like, hey, little buddy? Were you like kind of like when like what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is going to be like when LeBron breaks his record? Or was he like, I passed on the torch? I can't believe it. The next generation's king.
An unidentified U.S. man went 13 years without defecating.
That's impossible.
Hold on. Due to Hirschsprung's disease, which causes intestinal blockage, albeit he did die young at the age of 29. Post-death, this sounds like Elvis, his fecal matter was recovered and ended up filling 3 entire buckets and weighing in at more than 40 pounds of matter. Read that as
That is
shit.
insanity.
The man's colon ended up stretching to over 20 feet and is on display at a museum.
So somewhere they're
Here's an
saluting
image.
this
Well,
man.
just take a look. There's an image of his.
Oh my God. That's all poop.
I'm surprised he's alive.
Oh my God. How many people go, hey man, when are you expecting? He's like, it's not a baby. I got a poop.
It's a poo baby.
It's a poop baby. I got to drop some kids off at the pool.
13 years, dude.
Oh. Would you want to go 13 years without pooping?
No.
I don't like pooping, but I'm happy when it's done.
Yeah.
I really don't like pooping.
Yeah, who does?
So, Johnny, so that's a great story.
Congratulations. I just want to say congratulations to my
Is he
nephew.
the GOAT
His name
of
is
the
River.
family now?
Congratulations, buddy. You did it.
Congrats.
You broke my record, so.
Does that now? Do you feel like you got to make a shot at it,
Later.
Johnny?
I could never do that now.
Do you think you can go 11 days
11 days.
without pooping?
If there was real cash on the line, if somebody came down and was like,
what is that number?
10 grand, something like that.
10 grand. To
I could-
see if you can go
I
11
could
days
for
without
sure
shitting.
go 11 days without
Now, my
shitting.
question is, Johnny, how would we ensure that you didn't shit?
I mean, you'd have to take my word for it. I wouldn't lie about something.
No, that's too much.
I
money.
could stay in a room then for that long. If you wanted me to be monitored for that long, you could pay for somebody to monitor me. And then I could stay in like a hotel room or something. Oh, that's what you do. You put me in a hotel room and then just put saran wrap and tape it over the toilets. So then I have to pee
but
in
you
the,
can go
I have to pee in
somewhere
the shower.
else.
No, I can't leave
We'd
the
have to
hotel
go to
room.
the doctor, but can you confirm he's got 11 days of shit in him?
Well, no, that wouldn't work because my trick to get out of it is going to be not to eat. So
It's going to be interesting, Johnny.
just liquid. I just go liquid.
Johnny, you're going to be like every porn star preparing for anal.
I could do it.
Johnny, well,
Guaranteed.
speaking of
I invite you at any
of
moment. to
LeBron
challenge
James,
me.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I know this is a sports show, not a sports show, but I have hedged my bets, and I bought 2 tickets to the game that they say LeBron James is going to break.
Wait, what is it hedging your bet? So how's that hedging?
I'm taking a chance.
Taking a chance.
Okay, maybe I'm using the word hedging wrong.
Hedging is like when you have a bet and you want to make sure that you get some money out of it
Okay,
in case
so I'm not
you
hedging.
lose. Yeah.
I'm making a bet. I'm betting on the game he's going to do it. And it's looking more and more because he supposedly only has 117 points till he breaks it, which should put him right around that game. If he averages 20 points a game, which he's doing very easily, it's 5 games from now.
He's not playing too badly lately, honestly.
I've been very vocal about my disdain for LeBron James.
You're on the record.
His activism,
Yeah.
and the notion that he just makes us all have to believe that he is better than Jordan, which nobody but LeBron James and Joe Prano think. Those are the only 2 people that think that guy.
Joe was so annoying about the Mets last year. Oh my God, he would not shut up about the
Yeah,
Mets.
I mean,
And I told him
anyway.
the whole time they were up 16 games over the Braves. I was like, they're gonna blow it. And he's like, what reason would you have to say that? The Mets are spending as much money as anybody's ever spent on baseball. Why would you ever? I'm just like, just watch it, dude.
yeah.
And he was
yeah,
right.
and he was
And
right.
He was wrong.
But
he was wrong.
I go, Johnny, how many times are you going to be able to see a record in which they were pretty sure was never going to be broken? They would say that all the time. Oh, it's never going to be broken, ever. And here we are, 117 points away. Something that I think won't be broken. The only person who may have a chance is Luka.
Yeah, I just don't see. Do you see him hanging in that long? I don't see him.
He just
the
doesn't take
longevity.
care of his body
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I don't see it. LeBron's obsessive about that.
So who knows if this will ever happen?
It's crazy to me that Karl Malone got as many points as he did. Honestly, I
In that era
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
got your ass kicked constantly. But I mean, it's like you get a chance to see history. So that's it, man. We'll keep you posted if I'm going to go. We'll take a lot of pictures. Johnny, what do you want to talk about right now? Can we do any reviews, any 5-star reviews?
I want to do occasionally I'll give you a cool history story.
All right.
This is a cool story from history. Did you know that right now and I'm going to show you a picture of it, is blood on the steps of Congress, stains on the steps of Congress. Have you ever heard this story?
No.
From a congressman being murdered by a journalist on the steps of Congress. Here, I'll show you. This is one of the fascinating stories from history. Look at this right here. Do you see this?
Oh my God. They've never cleaned it up?
It's hard to clean blood off marble. These marks on the marble staircase in the Capitol are said to be the bloodstains from this guy Talby's shooting.
Wow.
And listen to this story is a trip, dude. Okay. So in 1887, William Preston Talby, Taulbee, his congressional career ended with this headline: Kentucky's silver-tongued Talby caught in flagrant, I think that's like a fight or something, or thereabouts, with brown... Oh, no. Okay, I think that means an affair. With brown-haired Miss Dodge.
Oh.
So he was having an affair with someone whose last name was Dodge. And the story was written by Kentuckian Charles Kincaid, who was the Washington correspondent for the Louisville Times. The facts in the scandal are still debated, but Talby did not seek re-election because he was so embarrassed about the allegation that he had sex outside of his marriage. With
That
someone
was
else.
that was the blackmail back then.
Yeah, and they put it out in the newspaper. This journalist did. Instead, he became a lobbyist. Over the next 2 years, Talby and Kincaid ran into each other at the U.S. Capitol, and each considered the other a lowlife. They hated each other. Talby would deliberately insult Kincaid, the journalist. He would insult him to his face whenever and talk shit about him to other people. As they passed each other, the congressman would pull on the reporter's nose and ear. So think about it, he's just walking along in Washington, just pulling on the guy's nose, bullying him basically for writing the truth, probably that he fucked around with his wife. And on February 28th, 1890, apparently, by the way, pulling on somebody's nose is like a way of saying you're not even worth fighting.
Yeah.
Like you're a punk.
You're lower than me.
You're lower than me. So on February 28th,
Which was like the Three Stooges way of fighting.
yeah,
by
yeah.
the way. Bank.
I love this Three Stooges. On February 28th, 1890, Talby and Kincaid met for the last time on a marble stairway. Senate historian Donald Ritchie describes the former congressman as a mountaineer. He was tall and sinewy. And the journalist, on the other hand, was barely 5 feet. He weighed less than 100 pounds and was in very poor health. So we're talking about a big-ass George Washington type son of a bitch. And then this guy who's not even 5 feet, not even 100 pounds. Think about how small that guy is.
That is a tiny
And he's going around
dude.
pulling on his nose when he sees
That's
him.
a tiny dude.
Yeah. Earlier that day, as Talby entered the House chamber, he and Kincaid had exchanged insults. Talby had thrown Kincaid around by the collar. He just punks this dude every time he sees him, stuffs him into the locker. Kincaid went home for his pistol. Around 1:30 that afternoon, Talby and a friend are headed downstairs to lunch at the house dining room. The stairway is in the shape of a Y. Twin staircases from the second floor to a landing, and then a single flight from the landing to the first floor. So there's a single flight of stairs. Talby and his friend took one staircase, and reporter Kincaid took the other. Kincaid caught up to them just below the landing, according to that historian. He says, "Can you see me now?" And then, as Talby turned around toward him, his friend left. There was no eyewitness. His friend just hauled ass, ran away. The reporter fired. The bullet went in under the former congressman's eye. And according to Ritchie, Talby bled profusely on the stairs. A policeman came rushing up and said, "Who is responsible for this?" Kincaid was still standing on the steps and said, "I did it."
Damn, things have changed, right?
A stain survives to this day on the marble stairs where Talby was shot. Talby died 11 days after he was shot.
He lasted 11 days with a bullet to the head.
Strong guy, man.
Damn, they don't build murder victims like that anymore.
Well, here's the best part. It wasn't murder because Kincaid was charged with murder, but a jury called it self-defense and acquitted him. So,
damn, bro.
guy pulled on his nose, man. What are you gonna do?
The guy pulled on his nose, and back in that day, that was the worst of the
Isn't
worst.
that a crazy story, dude? And there's
Isn't
just a
that
blood
crazy?
stain. That's how far we've come as a country in, 150 years.
Now it's just chaos.
Blood on the... People act like, though, that like the January 6th, like that's the worst thing to ever happen in the United States.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. That narrative is so
Washington
dumb.
has burned before, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like,
100%.
This is not...
Real quick, I found a card in the package that was sent to us.
Oh, okay.
And it's Max Brooks.
Hey, Max.
All right. And you can go to no snooze graphic with a x.com. That's no snooze graphic, grafix.com, and see his work. Max has been on my zero, so I'm sorry I couldn't remember his name off that. But he's a cultural art subliminalist, and I appreciate.
Subliminalist? Really?
Yeah. So my thing is, I think I'm gonna put some of his stickers on this table.
Should get him to design some ads for us if he's a subliminalist.
Yeah, I'm in. Make some T-shirts, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's talk. Dude, that was crazy. That's a
Crazy story, right?
It's a crazy story, dude. It's crazy.
You want to do some reviews?
Yeah. Reviews.
Got them right here. We got a handful of new reviews. If you don't mind, please go to the whatever app you're in and leave us a 5-star review. If you're in iTunes or the Apple Podcast app, we will read it on the show. You ready?
Yep.
It's 5 stars from Rip Meds or RIP Meds. XG is Mexican Soros, he says. Controlling the broken from behind the scenes. Speaking of Mexican Americans, I just stumbled across Cheech Marin Mexican Americans COVID edition on YouTube. Talk about an apostrophe.
What?
I don't know what that means. Talk
What's
about
that
an
even
apostrophe.
mean?
Keep up the good work. See you on the road to happy destiny. Okay.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
Chris Anthony cast. Ice Cube. Hey guys, it's Whole Foods Chris. I'll remember that guy.
Yeah, Whole Foods Chris, who got mad at me but then thanked me.
Not here to talk about that. I just want you to see the name of the rap group Ice Cube was in prior to NWA. Okay.
Oh shit. Let's
see what
this.
that was. Okay.
This will be hilarious. I'm trying to find this video. It is so freaking funny.
What rap group was Ice Cube in? At age 6, in 1986, at the age of 16, Ice Cube began rapping in the trio CIA.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Oh my.
CIA, short for Crew in Action, replacing an earlier name, Stereo Crew, was a rap trio featuring KD, Sir Jinx, and Ice Cube.
How many times do you think they hit him up? Dude, let's get the group back together and do a tour.
Yeah, really.
Come on, man. You're hot right now. We can all make some money. Let's fuck go.
That must suck, dude. I think about that a lot, how awkward it must be to be like Pete Best or something. You know, somebody got kicked out of a big band right before they hit.
Yeah.
It's got to be the worst.
Yeah. As long as the band's doing well and blowing up and there's value in the band.
Justin Mack, 13, 5-star review. That's his headline, 5-star review. With yet another stellar episode in the books, our awesome host, Jay Nice, spared us no expense this time. While usually we share in his suffering of having no option but to hire an under par co-host with ladyboy addictions. That's interesting.
Hey, man, that's crazy.
That's on theme for today.
Yeah, that totally is.
Johnny somehow managed.
I found that rude. I find you rude, bro. Okay? I don't find your 5-star review very nice. All right? I'm up here trying to get my soul. Okay? I'm putting my life on the line, my reputation on the line. Okay? I'm gonna start doing a pro wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You don't understand the pain that's coming. What's his name? What's it?
Justin Mack.
Justin Mack, 13?
13, yeah.
Justin Mack 13, you have no clue of the pain that's coming your way. You're judging me? Only God can judge me, brother, man. Okay? What I do for this show, you can't even understand, my friend. I put my life on the line. Okay? Battling the forces of evil, brother. Okay? That's what I do. And if you don't appreciate it, there's 1,000 more comedy podcasts that will give you what you want. This show gives you what you need, brother, man. Watch yourself. Watch your mouth.
Johnny somehow.
I might become your fucking stepdaddy. Oh, yeah, let me tell you that story real quick.
Well, let's finish the reviews. Put it on. That's a whole story. That's a huge detour.
The storm is coming. You best watch your mouth, or you might be a cow flying in the air.
What?
He knows what I'm talking about.
Tornado? That movie?
Tornado,
What was
yeah.
that movie called? Was it Tornado?
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
Twister.
I'm a force of nature, brother.
Oh, God. Johnny somehow managed to book 5-star wig extraordinary. We shouldn't have said that. Machine Gun Tripoli to fill his seat. To fill the seat. Now that is how you run a podcast, my man. Maybe next time Trips could give us a little gossip about his beef with comedians, and Sam will not do that. He doesn't believe in expressing beefs on a podcast. And his relationship with male model Manny Fox. I don't know who that is.
Who is Manny Fox? Look it up.
Love you guys. Keep being great.
That's the greatest guy, because that guy came in and talked shit, but he also understands the power of broken sim. Who is Manny Fox?
The only thing that comes up is a producer and director who worked in American theater and musical. I don't know what that means.
Guy
It might be something from a movie or something.
Maybe that's the lady boy that carved out my beehole.
Ice King, 5 stars. Breakfast. The first meal of the day is called breakfast.
I'm getting a lot
No
of
matter
shit about that.
what time of day. I saw this everywhere. No matter what time of day you eat it, from the time you go to sleep till the first meal you are eating, till the first meal you eat, you are fasting. When you break that fast, it's called breakfast. Break fast.
Break fast. I break fast. Okay. I don't agree with that. I think break fast is before noon. Okay?
You're wrong.
If it's afternoon, you're just sloppy and lazy. That's my opinion.
You're not sloppy and lazy. You're somebody who skips breakfast for health reasons.
Yeah. But I don't call my first meal break fast. I call it dinner.
Fat Misher says, conflicting feeling. Love the show. Love the information you share amongst the many pods you create. This is for Sam. You always say, I love you guys. Excited to see you. This is an interesting review. You need to listen to this one. Come to the show. All great messages. On the other hand, you say, if you come up to me in the streets and say, hey, big fan of the show. I like what you do. You said you'll be like, sup, bro, and that's it. Did you ever say that before?
I have no clue what he's talking about. I think this is from Skankfest, and he didn't get mad that I didn't.
It is. But I'm going to read that part. But have you ever said out loud that, like, if somebody comes up to you in the street, it's a fan, you're just going to be like, sup, bro? Because he's saying that's what you've said before.
No, what he's saying is
he explains all that later. He's saying, though, that in the past, you always say, I love you guys, excited to see you, come out to the show, all great messages. On the other hand, you say, if you come up to me, you, in the streets and say, hey, big fan of the show, you said you'll be like, sup, bro, and that's it. You've said that sometimes.
Okay. I don't understand the complaint.
I saw you at Skankfest walking down Fremont Street thinking maybe it would be different since we were at Skankfest. I came up to you and introduced myself. I got from you what you said you'd give to me. Sup, bro. Dismissed and walked away. It got me thinking, why did I even come up to you in the first place, knowing full well that was what I was going to get? That's on me. What it made me second guess were your words before and after each show. I love you guys. Excited to see you. Still listen to your shows. Keep up the great work, Johnny. You guys rule.
Okay. First of all, I don't know the instance in which it is, and sometimes you're on time restraints and you have a lot of shit going on.
You couldn't even take a shit.
I am literally known as the guy that talks to his fans so long that they say they have to go.
Yeah, I've never heard you say what he said you've said.
Sometimes I'm in between stuff. I got to get to stuff. I try to stop and talk to everybody, say thank you, show love, appreciation. I try. And as the number of fans gets bigger, which I'm very blessed and thankful for because I love the Swarm, and I take everything that the Swarm does with love and respect and understanding that it could instantly all go away. I've seen it happen. I'm very emotionally invested into my fans. It's like on Instagram, right? My not following fans or not. It's just grow. I can't get to all of them. It's like getting really hard. And I feel bad about that because I'm old school. Remember when I had no fans at all. And I would love to spend an entire hour talking to you about what you think and all that stuff. I just can't always. Trust me. If I have time and nothing going on, I'll talk your ear off to the point your girlfriend will be like, let's go. We got to go. No, one more thing. And I'll just keep going. We stay all night meeting everybody, meet and greets. I try my hardest. I get it. But, dude, it's like what time, where, and when.
Okay. I've never heard you say the thing you said, though. Kayak Joe 27, super heavy legs. Hey, Sam, try going to an infrared sauna 3 to 5 times a week. It helped me with my blood circulation. Good luck. Johnny, thanks for the much-needed balance of sanity. So
Johnny, listen to me. I want to say something real quick about that last one, okay? Just so you know.
He struck a nerve.
I love my fans so much that I go and I high-five everybody waiting in line for my shows. And I met this one woman with her son. And I thought they were dating. She was so young. This is how you
found a way to put in this story. I got
okay?
It. Okay.
She was so young. All right, she looked so young. She came in with her rack hanging out, big teeth, slightly cross-eyed. Daddy's in. And I go, hey, man, you guys are a good-looking couple. She's like, oh, this is my son. So I looked at her son. I go, do you want a new stepdad? He's like, yeah. I go, okay, it's on. You're my new son. Me and your mom, we're going to do some weird stuff. So I have a new son in Bakersfield. And I'm going to teach him.
Was that during the show?
Yeah. I'm going to teach him jujitsu.
Was she cool with that?
Oh, yeah. She loved it. Because she loves me, and I love my new fucking side mom. My new second family.
You love your new son?
I love my new son and my new second family. Okay?
You gonna teach him religion too?
I'm gonna get him jujitsu class just so he can get out of the house so I can pound his mom.
Animal. Ollie Murray, 21, huge fan. Hello, gorgeous. That's what you said to me when I met you at Batavia, and I said nothing. What I should have said was, the show was great. I laughed so hard my cheeks hurt. Also, I'm a huge fan of Tinfoil, Broken Sim, Zero, and Conspiracy Social Club. You and Johnny crush it always. Love you guys. Thanks for being you.
Batavia had some hot-ass chicks, especially the ones that worked at the comedy club.
Probably Allie.
They're all cool. Batavia was badass. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Loyal to the foil. 5
Yeah.
stars. Mr. Tripoli, certified genius.
Thank you.
Johnny and Sam, please read.
Voice of reason.
Interested in the $1,000 deal. Just don't have the $1,000 to do it. Need some pointers and tips from the 2 best people to ever do it.
Thank you.
Also, I'm so loyal to the foil. I subscribe to this podcast, and let me tell you, I haven't been disappointed yet. Sam and Johnny make a great team. You can tell they are good friends. Sam, you are a true mastermind genius.
Thank
for
you.
starting the Tinfoil Hat podcast. Been listening to that show since the beginning. Keep dropping truth bombs, brother Sam. Keep up the good work.
I love you. Thank you for your support. Thank you.
It's about the best
Hey,
response you could have
bro,
hoped for.
we're giving out scholarships.
Let's see your
Okay?
old lady. Yeah.
What number can you afford? We'll give you a 99% scholarship because it's not about the money. It's about helping men master Pound Town. That's what it's about. That's all it's about. Dropping the D, bro. That's what it's all about. Okay?
Dirty Dan 425.
I mean, Johnny, Johnny, we might have to go to Japan and start dropping D on all these bitches because no one's having kids.
just be a bunch
We
of
might have to say Japan. We drop one bomb, we're gonna drop new bombs, okay? And we're gonna make more of them.
Dirty Dan says, neck tattoos and gold teeth don't bar you from being employed. They just bar you from hard blue-collar labor. The neck tattoo and gold teeth keep the country running. Love you guys. That doesn't really make sense. Though,
No,
does it?
he's trying to say people with gold teeth, which I'm trying to get, okay? I'd like to have a gold tooth. I want one. All right? And neck tattoos don't bar you from having jobs. I'm just telling you, I said face tattoos, by the way, because face tattoos are on almost every homeless person in Los Angeles. That's what I'm saying. I love gold teeth. I'm trying to find that dentist that will give me a gold tooth.
JCG 2019, from Irvine to Greenville. Keep it up, my brothers, with possibly putting out episodes more often.
You guys have no clue how hard this show is to do.
I didn't realize when we moved from below y'all in Irvine to below Johnny's ancestral home here in Greenville, South Carolina, that I'd be raising my boys in a soup of STDs. Oh well, I guess being back in the South has its cons too. Love y'all, and please come out to Greenville soon. Greenville, South Carolina is beautiful. What's he talking? No, he's talking about, because I said that all the women in South Carolina have a lot of STDs, and I was right about that. But I want to clarify that point. I meant the area around the border, mostly like McCall, Bennettsville.
Just know that
Marlboro
Santa Barbara
County.
College, the colleges in Santa Barbara have the most STDs of any college in the country.
Okay. Rex Dozer, super heavy leg squad. I just woke up and can't think of anything. That's his whole thing.
Well, respect. That's one of the best 5-star reviews ever.
All right, that's it for our reviews now. I think we already got Giraffe Killer's review here. Touch butt. I want to touch it. I think we did that one last time.
We did, but we appreciate it.
I read it again.
Thank you, Touch Butt Master.
Good reviews. Thank you. Leave your 5-star reviews, please, on whatever platform you're on, but we'll read them.
Give
if
us
they're
those
on
5
Apple.
stars.
They mean a lot to us. They help us move up in the rankings. If you could do that for us, we would love it. We would love you.
We'd love you. I mean, we did pretty well on last one. Do you think they have more to do with Machine Gun Kelly or the power of rock?
Well, Machine Gun Kelly has nothing to do with the power of rock. I can tell you that. So.
Okay. Do you have any stories, Johnny, or do you have any atrocities?
Well, let me see. I got a video I want to show you. Or no, hold on. Yeah, I want to show you this thing. Okay, so this is just a little glimpse. Every now and then, the dystopian future that awaits us will kind of show itself in limited ways.
Rear its ugly head.
Yeah, and this is one of the. What are you looking at?
I was seeing what'd you do with my heater.
I didn't do anything. I just put it
You
back.
moved it.
Now.
I did. Yeah.
Okay. What Sam does, if you don't know, in this studio, he just brings shit that he doesn't have room for in his house into our studio
No,
and
but
just leaves it
sometimes
around.
it's cold in here.
You've never unboxed that. He just been
I
sitting here for
haven't.
weeks.
I'm just
It's
putting
in a
it
box,
there in
though.
case.
There's a safe there that's never been opened.
Yeah.
Because Sam bought a safe.
I thought I could
and
crack
thought he didn't think he thought that he would just call the company that made the safe and they'd give him the combination and then he'd have a free safe.
Yeah.
And now we just have a glorified footstool waiting around.
Well,
a 300-pound footstool.
I can get a safe cracker to come in here and crack the safe.
Yeah, I guess you could. Probably break it in the process, but so we've got another glimpse into our gnarly future.
Our dystopian future.
NVIDIA has come out with this technology that when you're on a live stream, it makes it look like you're looking at the camera, even if you're not looking at the camera.
Oh my God.
And it's weird, dude. You want to see how weird it is?
Yeah.
Here's just some video. There have been videos going up everywhere of how strange this is. Just take a look here. Here's NVIDIA announcing it right here, or at least this is one of their videos.
I'm Gerardo from NVIDIA, and I want to tell you today about NVIDIA Broadcast 1.4. In this new update, we have a brand new effect, eye contact, which is super cool because it will morph your eyes. So for example, here I can be reading
Look
the
at this.
script and it makes it seem as if I'm...
So that's how he is. He's looking over here. And then it makes him look at the camera.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind this.
But think about what that's going to extrapolate out now a few years.
Yeah, but this gets into you're choosing.
You don't even have to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
They just put your face on the thing and you're,
Well, right now it's just, you're totally right. Where we're selling our personal freedoms and privacy.
You
for
can do
comfort.
5 podcasts at the same time.
Yeah. Don't tempt me with a good time.
looking
at
at the
this.
camera. We also have improved
I'll show you. I know, and people have done some weird stuff with it. You know, like turn their
Johnny,
head.
I'd like you to use it on this podcast, please.
Oh,
cross-eyed
it fixes
bitches?
cross eyes too, which you
I'm
won't
not
love that.
That's-
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't-
against that because you know I
Brings
like
a whole new
cross-eyed.
level of personal communication to remote
Look at
video
that, dude. It's
conversations.
weird. There's something weird about
Our
it.
latest improvements.
And think about it. The whole time you're on like a Zoom call, you're
Yeah,
just
you're
staring
just
right
staring
down the
at
barrel.
the camera.
accuracy,
Creeping
blink
everybody
animation,
out.
eye tracking, and ease of integration for all your
The
applications.
future's fucked.
And the thing is, you can put anything in there, so you can put this on like a movie, and it makes all the
Using
actors
eye
stare down
contact
the barrel.
detects what a
Look at her.
neutral position for your gaze should be.
Oh,
and
look
keeps
at
your
that.
eyes in that position.
Look at that.
Even while
I
you're
am
reading
cross.
from a
This
teleprompter
is
or
gonna be the
notes.
worst thing for dating because you're gonna think I'm gonna love cross-eyed, and I'll be so excited when she shows up cross-eyed. Like that mom was a little cross-eyed. I was like all about that action.
Okay, let's see what she's got to
What's
say
up,
about this.
everybody? My name's
What
Paul
is
from
up?
Grace, and today I just wanted to do a really quick demo of the new NVIDIA Broadcast
I do. I wanna
Eye
see it.
Contact
Let's see
Beta.
it.
So I've seen quite a few people post this, but they have all been male presenting. So I wanted to see how this worked on myself.
Did you hear what
as
she said?
What?
All the people who've done it so far have been male presenting. That means
I
that
mean,
they
she's lying
they
because we just saw an Asian chick who was cross-eyed.
but she's using that term. They present as a male. They look like men, is what she said. That's how they say it now. Like instead of, so you don't want to get in
Why
trouble
are you
for calling
watching
somebody a
this,
man
Because you want to drop D on
because
her.
she's got tattoos and she's got dark
Yeah,
hair.
next
makeup
one.
wearer and as a woman. And one thing that I'm noticing
makeup
as
wearer.
soon as I look
Stop
away,
watching this.
what they call
Stop
women now.
giving her views.
Makeup
She's a
wearers.
stupid person.
Makeup wearers.
She's dumb.
It's so strange, dude. I mean, and that's just the beginning.
Check it out. I am not looking at the camera right now. I'm looking directly at my screen. And what I'm looking at is the new
So creepy,
NVIDIA
dude.
Broadcast Eye Contact Beta.
Watch what it does. He
So
does
I'm
this
actually
demo.
reading some of that stuff on the screen. The top video will be nothing but the beta. The bottom video is where I'm actually moving my eyes. So sometimes it's
Do you
not
know who's
gonna
gonna
hold up
love
all
this?
the
Look at
way.
that. Watch this.
Reporters.
Watch
And like
this.
you see, you can
Look at
see a
that.
little
Look at
weirdness.
that. Isn't that weird? Look at that.
But you could like kind of push it to the limit, and like you could look over.
It's so
and
creepy,
Still
dude.
going to bring the eyes back to the camera. Look, I'm gonna try something out. I'm gonna look left and right now on my screen. You can see how.
Now my
crazy
question: do
AI
you
is
blink when it?
now.
Oh yeah.
This is a game changer for if you
Wait,
need
let's
to
watch.
have
See
your
if
eyes
he
on the
blinked.
screen.
He blinked.
Or
Did he
camera
blink?
in your
Oh,
yeah, he does
meetings,
blink.
You blink. That's
or
a
if
big
you need
get.
to read a script. It's
Isn't that's something, huh?
This is going to become the big dude. All the untalented models that can't read off a teleprompter without focusing now have been saved.
You're so right. Yeah, you're totally
Like
right.
when Fox News goes into Dallas strip bars and starts pulling out anchors, this saved them.
I'm trying to think of all the implications for this. Like you could have news anchors, like say your favorite news anchor dies in New York. And they're like, damn, dude, we could hire somebody else. Or we could just pay the estate of Tom Kennedy to continue to use his likeness as the presenter on the news. Why even have a person? Or just a guy in the back that just sits there and puts his face on.
Face? What do they call?
Deep fakes.
Deep fakes, yeah.
That's all the future, dude. You think like Liam Neeson. He does that role taken so well. He's too old to do it now. He can't do that action stuff anymore. 10, maybe 15 years from now, you just pay the estate of Liam Neeson, or if he's still alive,
But the problem with that is that younger people don't like older brands. They always want their new brand.
But you get what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying because they did that with Samuel L. Jackson in, I think it was Wonder
They've done it in all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
Luke Skywalker playing it. You know, they got Mark Hamill playing himself much younger.
Yeah.
It's dark, man. The implications are really dark. Like, because it's putting a lot of people out of
They
work.
have that with Damar Hamlin right now. Everyone's debating that video.
A lot of people are going to be out of work, and there's going to be a lot of questioning your own senses, like you
Well,
always
this
talk
is
about.
a part of like you question your sense. I just think it's going to get so crazy that most people are going to only be on the internet when they absolutely have to for work. And they're going to get brands that they trust, and they're going to really invest in those brands.
I hope you're right. I hope we have that much sense.
I think it's true, man. People are going to, once they start realizing they're being lied to about everything, I think your nature is to go, I'm no longer going to participate in this.
I hope you're right.
I think so.
I hope you're right. All right. News?
I thought this was the news.
Well, yeah, that was, I mean, kind of. That was just
All right,
more of a
15 minutes
something
of
I
news.
want to
Let's
talk
go.
about. No, we got 30 minutes left.
No, we don't.
We have 26 minutes left.
No, we don't.
We're at an hour 34 minutes.
I've been timing it.
I got it right here. I pressed record.
I go.
There's no way you have
I'm
been timing it better than me.
tired.
Okay, this story's insane from ABC News. College dad sentenced to 60 years for sexually manipulating daughter's classmates. This story is mad, dude. Have you heard this story?
No.
Lawrence Ray, who sexually, psychologically, and emotionally manipulated his daughter's classmates at Sarah Lawrence, was scheduled sentenced Friday to 6 decades in prison by a federal judge in Manhattan who called Ray's conduct sadism, pure and simple. Here's what the judge said. She called him an evil genius, and said that his crimes were particularly heinous, and noted how they enslaved his crimes enslaved college students who had, quote, no way out of his cruel and sophisticated actions.
What happened?
That's
I
the
can't
question.
comment if I don't know what happened.
Having gained control of their minds and bodies,
How?
he forced them to do his bidding. He sought to take every bit of light from his victims.
How?
Ray held so-called therapy sessions with Sarah Lawrence college students. Listen to this. After he moved into his daughter, this is what he looks like. I just want to show you what he looked like, by the way. So this is the guy that is somehow getting credibility with young college aides, like co-eds. Look at this guy. Nothing attractive about him. Nothing that screams like this guy's clever or slick. There's nothing slick about that man.
Leanne went through something like that. I don't know. Where did he move into her dorm room?
That's what we're, yeah. Okay.
That's what Leanne Kreischer's dad, I believe, did allegedly.
Really?
Yeah.
He moved into his daughter's on-campus housing in like a apartment on campus. He moved in after he was released from a prison sentence for security fraud. So this guy get out of jail. You have to stay with somebody probably when you get out of jail. He moves in with his. Imagine that being in college and your dad.
Your poor
moves in
daughter,
with you.
you're stealing her like greatest years.
He moved into a 1-bedroom apartment.
I mean, because obviously he had nowhere to go,
With
right?
several roommates on Manhattan's Upper
With
East Side.
several roommates?
In
So
2011.
let me get this right. This guy goes from all-male prison to living in a basically what becomes a co-ed 1-bedroom apartment. Oh my God.
On the Upper East Side.
This poor daughter.
He presented himself as a father figure to the students and learned intimate details about their private lives, vulnerabilities, and mental health struggles under the pretense of helping them. Ray, 63, was convicted last April of 17 counts, including sex trafficking, extortion, and forced labor. Larry Ray is a monster, said the U.S. attorney who prosecuted it. For years, he inflicted brutal and lifelong harm on innocent victims. And I'm just going to get to the accusations here. Or no, what he did here. Ray, seated at the defense table in wrinkled beige prison garb, looked on with no expression. And here's one of the statements. And Larry, this guy Drury, says that he suffered unremitting sadistic torture from this guy. Larry forced me to abject desperation. He described him as a malevolent, deceitful shadow of a man. It was as if he was experimenting on our very souls. This is a woman, I'm sorry. He forced her into prostitution. He beat her. He extorted and threatened her. Drury's statement described one instance when Ray stripped me naked, bound me to a chair, and suffocated me with a plastic bag over and over again until I begged for my life. Another victim, Daniel Levin, said that Ray tortured him and his friends and told the judge how Ray brandished a knife over him while instructing another to line the bathtub with plastic to catch the blood, and then Ray hit him in the head with a sledgehammer while pulling his tongue with pliers. My friend's dad moved into my dorm, and what followed were several years of abuse, psychological,
Hold on.
physical, and sexual.
How is this lasting so long?
I don't understand. I don't know, dude. I can never live a life where this didn't happen. Victim Santos Rosario said a decade of absolute misery followed his meeting Ray in 2010. He told the judge he contemplated suicide daily and that Ray physically abused, degraded, and blackmailed him. He took 10 years of my life away from me, Rosario said. All I wish is that I had never met him. I just don't. There's something missing here.
It doesn't make any sense. This is right along the line. So you wouldn't tell your parents? You wouldn't tell your dad you're going through this?
No, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
what dad wouldn't go down there and
I
fucking
told my
shoot
sister this when I heard this
motherfucker?
story, dude. I was like, dude, the first day some old man moves in my apartment and starts getting weird with everybody.
Yeah, I'm calling my parents.
Home. Yeah, I'm out of there.
Yep.
There's something strange there's something weird going on that we're missing here as a
Yep.
piece of the story.
Yep.
My spidey senses were all up at that story.
Well, I mean, if any of this is true, and it sounds like it is, he's in jail for the rest of his life, this piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, and he should be, yeah.
Like, what a garbage guy. And that poor daughter, now she's all traumatized. I hope he gets his in prison. But also, hey, kids, if this is happening to you, call somebody.
Yeah.
Right when it happens. Don't let go for years.
Yep. All right. The Guardian. A 23-year-old German-Iraqi woman sought out a lookalike on Instagram and murdered her with a friend in order to fake her own death, prosecutors in Bavaria believe. So,
I just want to get in the car right now and go shoot this guy. I think
it's a woman.
No, the guy we just talked about.
On that, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah.
If he did that to my kids, I would lose it.
And he did that to many people's kids.
I would lose it. That guy wouldn't make it to prison.
Yeah, my dad would kill somebody for that for sure. I'm trying to think.
My blood is boiling right now.
Yeah, somebody abused my nephew. I'd probably
lose it.
I'd have to be real careful not to get caught, but I'd probably make sure they died. When the blood-covered body of a young woman was found last August in a parked Mercedes in Ingolstadt, in southern Germany, reports initially identified the victim as Shahraban K, a Munich-based 23-year-old beautician with Iraqi roots. Even though some members of Shahraban's family had identified the body, an autopsy report the next day raised questions over its identity. The victim, I see what happened here. See, she's from Iraq maybe originally, and she thought that their forensic techniques were on par with Iraq, where it's just oh, it's Shahraban. She's dead now. and instead they were doing German forensics on the body. You know, you get what I'm saying here? And they were like, they probably did dental records or something. And they're like, she's probably like, dental records. Fuck. I didn't
my
think of
God.
that.
She committed a third world murder in in a first world country.
That's what happened for sure, dude. The victim was eventually identified as Khadija O, an Algerian beauty blogger from Heilbronn in the neighboring state of Baden-Württemberg. Also 23. With long black straight hair, a similar complexion, and heavy makeup, the two women looked strikingly alike, police said. They're calling this the Doppelganger murder.
That is so tragic, bro. God, is it all just tragic stories, Johnny?
Well, I'm starting out with
What is this, a murder podcast, you scumbag?
I'm ending on the upbeat.
I can't take it.
Wow. Boy, they were beautiful. Or she was beautiful. This is the woman that was murdered.
Oh, my God. Why'd you do that?
That makes it even worse, doesn't it? I mean, if she was some pig, I'd be like, oh, okay.
No, Johnny, that's rude. Pigs are people, too.
Yeah, but...
Pigs are people, too, Johnny.
Okay. You say that. WGN Channel 9. Suburban school worker charged with stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wings from district. And this is from Harvey, Illinois. The food service director for an impoverished southern suburban school district is accused of stealing $1.5 million worth of food, mainly chicken wings, according to court documents reviewed by WGN.
Oh, you know, she just took one of the bags, and they just started counting how many bags were missing, and it equaled $1.5 million dollars worth of chicken wings.
How many chicken wings? Chicken is cheap, dude.
Like,
chicken is really cheap, dude.
How long? Over how long?
That's what we got to find out.
I
Okay.
guarantee you it was like at least a decade.
Well, you're about to be right. Vera Liddell, 66, worked for the Harvey School District 152 for more than a decade, according to her LinkedIn account.
Dude, you're going to jail for chicken wings, bro.
What did you do? Well, what brought you in here? That's what they ask you when you get to jail. I stole chicken. There she is right there.
I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous that she would do that.
The massive fraud. Is it fraud? Would you really call this fraud? I don't know. She stole chicken wings. The massive fraud.
How did they know that? They had to catch it on camera.
Began at the height of COVID during a time when students were not allowed to be physically present in school. Even though the children were learning remotely, the school district continued to provide meals for the students that their families could pick up. Court records accused Liddell of ordering more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings.
Oh, so she did this over 3 years.
For the school district's food provider, and then picking up the order in a district cargo van. So she ordered 11,000 cases over the 3 years from their food provider and then picked them up in the school district van. The food was never brought to the school or provided to the students. District funds were used to pay for the food, according to prosecutors, who did not reveal what became of the chicken wings. So I'm assuming she was
what
fencing
do
them.
you think she did with them? Build a house?
She didn't
of course.
eat them all. Oh.
She ate all the chicken wings.
Here we go. The scheme was uncovered by the district's business manager during a routine mid-year audit. The manager found the district was $300,000 over its annual food service budget.
I mean, you gotta be
despite
dumb.
only being halfway through the year, according
What
to
is her
prosecutors.
job?
The food service director, I think.
Oh, so she was a cafeteria lady.
Food service director. Yeah.
I mean, you just got to be like, I mean, you didn't think anyone would know that they were missing. You were ordering more chicken wings.
They discovered individual invoices signed by Liddell for massive quantities of chicken wings, an item that was never served to students because they contain bones. They don't even sell chicken wings. They don't even give chicken wings to kids.
I mean, it's just stupid.
How dumb are the kids that they can't have chicken wings?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's everything. I mean, it's just law. It's frivolous lawsuits. Man.
Court records say employees of this district's food provider, Gordon Food Service, were all familiar with the defendant due to the massive amount of chicken wings she would purchase.
Man, they must be loving COVID. They must be loving chicken wings. Yep.
Vera, boy, they just
love
loved it when Vera showed up, didn't
Vera
they? They were like,
show up smiling.
It's Vera again. Back up the truck.
Gotta get them kids their chicken wings.
Bring the pallets.
You know, if we don't get them, Those kids might go hungry, and you need chicken wings to beat COVID. That's what we've learned.
Vera, boy, they were eating a lot of chicken wings.
Man, they're eating all the chicken wings.
The pandemic, boy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, boy, they're just
How do
craving.
you unload these to all the kids? It must be so hard.
They're just craving chicken wings down the district.
She's giving away them for Halloween and stuff, just like Christmas gifts. She's just giving away. She's repurposing.
Yeah, everybody's getting
Happy
chicken.
Arbor Day. Here's some chicken.
It's fucking everybody's getting chicken wings. In their
Everyone's
family.
getting chicken wings.
The kids like checking the box, like, oh, what is this? More chicken wings, Aunt Vera?
You eat your chicken wings. There's kids in China that would love to have chicken wings right now.
That's such a funny.
Chicken Santa.
Oh, it makes my face hurt.
Chicken Santa.
This is something I always wanted to do when I got in my 20s. Rutgers graduate, 29, allegedly tried to enroll in New Jersey high school. Didn't you always have this fantasy going back
I
and
remember
crushing
No,
at
Johnny,
like
I never
sports
did.
and stuff?
Ever.
The 29-year-old woman who police said used a fake birth certificate to attempt to enroll in a New Brunswick high school in 2019 is a 2019 graduate of Rutgers University, a campus spokesperson said Friday. Haijong Shin of New Brunswick. Of New Brunswick, really? Are we saying that? Does she look like she's from New Brunswick to you?
Yeah.
Haijong Shin.
I mean, Asians always look young, but that does not look like a high school kid.
No.
And it's so funny because you could look young as you want.
And that's a 2017 photo.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
So this is 5 years, 6 years
Yeah,
later.
so I mean, we can look in your eyes. Everyone I guarantee thought you were a teacher's assistant.
I'm sorry, Haijong, but
Yeah, you do.
you're not passing as 17.
Everybody thought that was a teacher's assistant.
She allegedly spent 4 days at New Brunswick High School. Do you think all her friends were like? She goes around asking her, "Do I look young?" And all her friends, "Oh yeah, you could pass for high school." And she's like,
So Johnny,
Got an
what do you
idea.
think this is about? Was it about is it like some 21 Jump Street where she's just trying to fight crime undercover, or is she there for a high school dick?
Dude, we had when I was in high school, so the football team was practicing in the summer, I think, right
Yeah.
before the fall semester, and we had this kid show up from he transferred in, and was bigger than everybody, looked older than everybody, and he transferred in to play football. And we were like, oh, he transferred from South Carolina. This guy's really good. He's playing tight end. And then when the season came, he had this excuse for why he couldn't play, And then it slowly started to get around. The guy was a narc. The police had sent him in, this older guy, because you have to be I think at least 18 to be a narc.
That is so funny.
And he was a narc. And they had him practicing football with us, and he would go around asking people. I heard several people tell me that he'd be like, hey, bro, can I get some marijuana? Like that really. Oh, he's from California. That's what it was. They say he was from California.
That is so funny how stupid that is.
They came to me. The local police, seeing if I would narc. And I was like, are you kidding? They wanted
Johnny,
me to go,
they said that to you?
They wanted me to go, hey, mister, to try to get them to sell me booze underage at the marts, like the quickie
Oh my
marts.
God, they wanted you to be a plan?
Yeah, and I told them, no way.
Johnny, look at you.
They,
I think
they
that's
paid
very
too.
cool.
They offered money. And
How much they offer you
I
to
can't
narc?
remember. It wasn't a lot.
Like $50?
Probably something like that. Yeah, but I'm not trying to get people arrested for giving kids
I
booze.
agree, Johnny. I agree.
Probably immigrants.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's
Hey,
any reason.
man, can I get... Hey, man. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm having a heart attack. I know I'm in high school. Hey, man. Can I get some of that booze? Do you mind giving me booze? And how about some of those pornographic magazines you got over there? Huh? Kumar?
And 48 crates of chicken. How about that?
And give me some chicken wings and smokes, Kumar. Hey, I can't. What? Is that a yeah? Okay, thank you.
Can I see your ID, sir? I can't find any reason. It's nobody's saying why she did it. Nobody's saying why she tried to get in there.
Johnny, it was either some social experiment that he was doing at some fucking college she got into, or she was cruising for high school dick. That's it. Those are the options.
Yeah, I guess she maybe just wanted to feel good about herself and go in there and really crush class, There's this company called PagerDuty, and the CEO laid off a bunch of people. I'm just going to read this.
Hold on. Is it about a company that still makes pagers?
I don't think so, because they're calling it a tech. The CEO of a tech company apologized for quoting civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. in an email that announced he was cutting 7% of his workforce. It's a woman. Her email sparked a backlash from critics, with one expert calling it a new low for a layoff announcement.
Okay.
PagerDuty CEO Jennifer Tejada wrote in a 1,700-word email. Nobody wants to hear read 1,700 words when they're getting laid off, by the way.
Yeah.
That the digital operations management company was making a few other changes, including promoting some executives and trimming spending. Tejada's email was also posted on the company's website. Toward the end of the announcement, Tejada said that the moment reminded her of Martin Luther King Jr.'s quote. The ad just popped in there and fucked everything up. The ultimate measure of a leader is not where they stand in the moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand in times of challenge and controversy.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be like, do that Martin Luther King quote, which was, fuck all them bitches.
Isn't that funny? Quoting more. What did she thought she was really doing something?
They're like, dude, listen, man.
So disconnected.
Like, the more you're in LA, the more you realize that people in corporate positions doesn't mean they're smart. They're just willing to do what the corporations tell them. So this person's moved up, conforming to the rules. Doesn't mean she could be intelligent. She's not smart, and there's a big difference. And anybody firing people, Martin Luther King, I don't even have to give the credits to Martin Luther King to say how stupid it is to quote Martin Luther King when you're firing people. You should quote Donald Trump.
So really, you're fired.
Or DMX or somebody like that. Someone who's just like NWA, something like that. That don't give a fuck about feelings.
Okay, here's some more NASA bullshit. This rare asteroid, this is from the Rob Report, this rare asteroid may be worth 70,000 times the global economy. Now NASA is sending a spaceship to explore it.
Of course it is.
This is by the way, this is the latest thing that NASA's putting out there.
Yeah.
You're seeing it slowly. That asteroids are worth a shit ton of money,
Yeah.
that we need to go out there and bring them in.
Yeah.
That's what this is. NASA's mission to an asteroid that could be worth 70,000 times the global economy is expected to begin this year. The space agency decided back in 2017 that humankind would benefit from a closer look at 16 Psyche. That's the name of this asteroid, 16 Psyche. The Psyche mission was initially slated to take place at the end of 2022, but was delayed due to, quote, development problems. NASA is now planning to launch the Psyche spacecraft this October. The vessel should reach...
Psyche as in psych? We were lying to you.
You're right, yeah. The vessel should reach the ultra-valuable asteroid in August of 2029. Imagine being able to do that kind of bullshit where you just launch something into space and you don't have to do anything at all about it for 7 years, 6 years.
Yeah, we'll be like, meet you guys back in 7 years.
Millions and millions of dollars.
Everyone be here in 7 years, and we'll discuss what the fuck we got to do. I got to be honest with you. It's absolutely, like, anything in space is all bullshit. It's along with climate change. It's anything you can't tangibly touch yourself.
I don't believe that.
I don't care.
You think that? Well, I mean, you haven't tangibly touched Iran. You know it exists because people have told you. Iran, the country. You know it exists though. People have told you about it.
But I know people from Iran.
Yeah, but you've never been there. You haven't seen it.
I
what
know
if they're all
people
lying?
from
What's the
Iran.
great conspiracy of Iran?
It might be.
What about Moldova? You ever been there? You know anybody from Moldova?
It might be. I mean, there's some people who think Australia's fake.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay, I mean, like
we know people from there too.
I know my best friend Maz Jabrani is born from there, so there's validation. Like,
I mean, you're getting
climate
hung up on
change.
What about
where is the tangible thing of climate change?
Well, that's completely different. That's something that's results.
Space is like, I've been to space. I'm like, okay, right, okay.
Anyway, that Psyche, it's just so stupid.
It's so
going to be such a waste of money.
It's all money laundering.
This is crazy. This is from Smithsonian Magazine. These ants were trained to sniff out cancer. In just 10 minutes, an ant could learn to identify urine from mice with cancerous tumors, a new study finds. Isn't that interesting?
I do find it interesting. I would love the process.
Scientists want to train insects to test humans for cancer. And can you imagine that going into the doctor's office? They got a little vial of ants, just shaking them in front of you. They're like, "We're going to stick these up your dick. Let them test your
Do you
urine."
think that's how they do it?
No, it's not how they do it.
Or they
no.
just have them run all
You
over
pee
them?
in a thing, and then they put ants in it, probably. How would they do that?
I don't even know how. Like, dude, who do you think was the first person to put a thermometer up a baby butt and be like, "Let's try it up here"?
That's a weird one.
That is right.
In a new study.
Or like cough. I'll grab your nuts. Cough.
See if you got a hernia. Yeah.
Right. It's all weird. Like somebody had to come up with that. Jimmy Schubert has a bit about how they found out toads can get you high. They just must have licked everything.
You're so right. Yeah, they had
That's
to.
a Jimmy Schubert joke.
Well, it's drugs too. Think about drugs like marijuana. How many things did they smoke before they got to pot?
Like, how did they create crystal meth? How did the Japanese, what chemicals did they have to put together?
Food. Think about food. Like until they found the edible plants.
Yeah. So
All that.
crazy.
I mean, there's so many different.
So crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Just scientists out there. Scientists are out there basically doing Fear Factor.
Just
right?
rolling dice, man.
Just
see 'em.
I might die. Oh, I'm still here. That does that.
Well, dude, the guys that did LSD, that's how they started out, dude. Just trying out weird. They're like, based on the chemical structure of this, it seems like it should be psychoactive, and then these guys would just try it. And the first, I mean, that's how a lot of forms of acid came about.
Weirdness.
All right, I'm just finishing the story and then we're done. In a new study published Wednesday in the Proceedings of the Royal Society B, ants could differentiate between the smell of urine from healthy mice and from those of mice with cancer tumors. The results serve as proof of a concept demonstrating that ants could someday be used as a fast and inexpensive and also non-invasive tool for detecting cancer, the authors wrote.
I don't even know what these ants do that make you think that they could pull some
I think
shit.
they must put it out, put the cancer pee and then the regular pee, and then the ants all crowd around the cancer pee.
Ah, interesting. That is actually pretty interesting.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, and then iPhone crash detection feature makes 100 false calls in a month to Japanese Alps emergency services. Emergency responders in Japan near skiing areas are troubled by the numerous crash detection alerts they are receiving from iPhone 14 users. So what's happening is these people are going skiing and they're so damn clumsy falling over that the police in that area keep getting emergency calls from these idiots on mountains from falling over.
Yeah. Well, Japanese have to be sensitive because there's not a lot of them out there, so they have to save every single one.
And
that's why we got to go out there and drop some D on some Japanese bitches.
We're gonna end here with Gavin Newsom with an important message on sobriety. This is right from the heart of California here. Will you start that over? This message from our governor, Gavin.
Message from our governor.
Our governor.
Our governor.
Clean and sober is one of the biggest damn mistakes this country's ever made. I know it's a hold your hand idealistic point of view that somehow magically, God bless some of you. If you're like me, I've been known to have a glass of wine at night watching some of the nightly news. We all need to self-medicate periodically.
What is he saying?
Well, he's taking a shot at AA and the God thing, clearly. Because he's saying,
dude,
when he says magical, that's what he thinks of people who believe in religion.
He's
it's like magical
obviously
thinking.
into Molochian, dude. He's a scumbag. We all know that. But you're presiding over a state that is crippled by drug abuse.
It's fueling the homelessness, yeah.
And dude, that sounds like you love it. You've destroyed.
This
man has destroyed San Francisco and Los Angeles. World-class cities are done because of this man's policies. And you have the balls to call out recovery? What is wrong with you? I don't think anyone votes for this guy. I'm going to be honest with you, Johnny. You think it's so Democrat. I think people are waking up. This is the most...
Women love this guy.
Yeah, dude.
And women are most of the voters.
Repeal the 19th Amendment. Johnny, thank you very much. I don't know how funny this show was. I had a great time. Again, go to No Snooze, NOSNOOZE, graphic, GRAFIK.com, and check out Max Brooks, his artwork
Thank you, Max.
And you can click the link below. So, Johnny, thank you. Hope to see you guys on the road. Hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a 5-star review. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. And, hey, man, I laid my life on the line.
Any message for Machine Gun Kelly at the end here?
No.
No message for him?
No, I moved on.
You moved on.
I moved on.
I heard he hasn't moved on. I heard he's coming for you, dude.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
Are you jealous that, I know you liked Amber Rose. Are you jealous that he got to hook up with Amber? He dated her for a while. You jealous?
Yeah, but now look at her. She's a haunted house with that forehead tattoo. Like he ruined that too. Prime Amber Rose. Oh, that's my jam. And I do like darker skinned black chicks, but once in a while, some of those light skinned girls get me excited.
All right. Well, that's the only thing he's got.
Rate and review.
Rate and review.
Bye.
Also, if you want some bonus content and to help the show out, you really would be helping the show out, visit patreon.com/brokensimulation. That's patreon.com/brokensimulation.
Pick up your guitar, sing me a song. This was Groover's paradise. Now the Groover is gone. Was a cool little city, but time marches on.